Hey there, pup. Where's your mom? She didn't walk here yet. What? Fish's bed wasn't slept in. I think Layla kicked him out for lying to her. Oh, yeah? She was mad? Wow. Well, at least now Layla knows the Fish is gay. Let's go for your walk.
And I thought nothing could top last night.
It is all you. You are amazing.
No, we're amazing.
I'm really sorry we waited so long.
I'm not. Gave us a little time to get to know each other. That's what made it special. That and privacy. No, Christian. That's the voice of doom.
Tell Layla, or I will.
I am such a changed man when I'm with you.
Miss, I want a black coffee. Fresh pot. 2 scoops of sugar. No, 1. Ice water. I don't mean lukewarm water with a couple cubes of ice in it. I mean chilled water over a glass of ice. The last thing is this. When my appointment gets here, I do not want to be disturbed. Under any circumstances. Do you understand?
Will there be anything else?
Yes. Lose this music. I don't like it.
Where the hell have you been? Shane's been asking about you.
So Rex didn't say anything
About what?
about our fight? It's more like World War IV. How come there's no music?
He didn't mention it. But then, you're the last thing on his mind right now.
Rex? Rex, that you? Rex?
Who is it? Who's there?
It's me. Who else?
Oh my God, Kimmy, you actually came.
Of course I came. I'm your best friend. And you look like hell.
Girl, you've been through what I've been through. Come here.
Hey, what I always tell you, there's no problem you can't fix with sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh, hi. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm late. The traffic on Main was unbelievable.
Oh, you're not late.
I'm not late? Yeah. You said 8:30.
So you'd be here at 9.
You tricked me?
Worked.
You got me coffee.
Yeah. Milk, 2 sugars.
Oh, thank you. Clint has a meeting this morning. He's not going to be able to make it.
Taya's inside.
Sharpening her teeth?
Oh, come on. We can take her.
You think?
You and me? We can handle anything.
Hey, did you get the gift I sent over?
Yes, it's completely inappropriate, and I'm wearing it for good luck. How'd you know my size?
A sense memory.
I like it when you touch me, Todd.
Well, yeah. I missed you.
It wouldn't have been much good to you. I was up till 3 preparing for this hearing.
Yeah, well, I was up all night trying to find a lawyer to overturn Judge Nutjob.
You mean the judge who's making you live with Blair, or your kids will be in foster care?
The same.
So who'd you find? Anyone I know?
All right, listen. I'm heading into a meeting. If you need to reach me, leave a voicemail. Gotta go.
What'd you dig up on Delgado?
Rexy didn't mention anything about me?
No.
Well, we really had it out. It was the night that you pushed Stacy down the stairs.
I didn't push her.
Well, maybe you should have. Oh, you went off on me. We were talking about Stacy and that I gave her, well, you know, if you didn't mention anything.
We've had a lot going on.
Yeah, well, you two always had a lot going on, especially, you know what. And maybe you made up for lost time. And maybe that'll cheer up his hairness. You know, I'm his favorite when he needs highlights. But otherwise, take a number, Roxy.
He's been busy.
Well, do you think maybe you could talk to him? You could tell him that I miss him. And I miss my one and only grandkid.
Shay may not be your one and only for long.
Are you pregnant?
Taya's a complicated woman.
She's a self-serving vampire with an ice cube for a heart.
She married Todd twice. The first time it cost him $5 million.
Well, he needed a wife to get custody of Star. Now, Taya's cheap, but she's not free.
That's going the distance.
Wait till you have a kid, Rex. Then we'll see what you'll do.
So, what do you think? Hello, the girls. Oh my God, you actually did it. They look real.
They even feel real. Wow.
They better feel real. They cost me enough.
So they pay off?
10 times over, courtesy of Maiden Airlines.
You really look great.
Oh, please, I ate so much on the flight, I look pregnant. I come fully loaded, right? But with the lap dance I had to do to get into first class, I should have boosted the whole plane. Nice. Use the money you stole from Stan?
No, this is Rex's, actually.
Rex? As in the Rex? So that's why you took off without saying goodbye. I swear to God, Stacy, I thought you made him up. After you split with the Sky King and all you could talk about was high school Rex, I thought you were just trying to make yourself feel better.
No, he's very real.
Okay, so you quit the strip, settled down with the perfect guy, so why the phone call? You were crying so hard I could hardly tell it was you. Oh my God, honey. What could be so bad? Stacy Marasco and Kimberly Andrews gonna fix it. I mean, come on, we've seen it all.
Not this.
I don't believe it. And even if it's true, we'll figure it out. So come on, tell me what happened. So who'd you hire?
Nobody yet. I'm still interviewing. Oh, hey, my 9 o'clock is here.
It's 9 o'clock already?
Yeah, he's early.
Who's... Todd?
Taya?
Would you two mind waiting outside? It's a little early and I've got another call to make.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, our lawyer has informed us that you have some information you're willing to withhold if we consent to Matthew getting the surgery.
We're not agreeing to anything.
And who the hell do you think you are to pump a 15-year-old
Matthew
child?
came to me.
And as far as the, clandestine kiss...
Are you planning on using it against us?
Todd Manning. Elijah Clark. Afraid I'll have to keep this brief. I'm due in court.
That's not going to take long. Like I told you before, I just need to get the judge to let me move out of my ex's house.
Right. I looked over that ruling. It's rather unorthodox, but I'm confident we can get it overturned.
Now, this could take months, though, right?
That's why I'm going to go to the judge directly. If he knows you're willing to make an appeal, he'll back down.
All right. There's one important thing before we get in bed together on this one. Taya Delgado can't know we're working together.
The second time she married him for love. Todd was mentally ill at the time.
Yeah, well, he was faking it. But then again, of course, that's Todd we're talking about.
Speaking of mental health, you once pushed Taya out a window?
Now, wait a minute. That was an accident. Anyway, I'm paying you to tell me something that I don't know. So tell me something new and incriminating about Taya, okay?
It's what I didn't find.
Yeah?
She's hiding something.
There's my baby. Who's a good puppy, huh? You are? Yes, you are. Thanks, Christian.
Not a problem.
And thanks for staying out late last night. I appreciate it. You hungry, Aziz?
Sure. So, I guess I missed the fireworks.
The fireworks? That's a good way of putting it.
Do you want to talk about it?
With you? No. sees you thirsty?
You know, Layla, it's not your fault.
What is it?
Fish. I mean, you kicked him out, right? I mean, you must have. He didn't sleep in his bed.
Oliver slept with me.
Why?
Why?
Wait. You two had sex?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. And it was fabulous.
That's impossible.
Taya Delgado. She's opposing counsel in the case I'm repping. What does she have to do with this?
We're involved.
Ah. So then she's the reason you want out of your custody agreement.
Yeah, I can't really keep spending the night at my ex's house and keep her happy, you know.
So you want my involvement then to remain
confidential?
Well, you do know she'll find out eventually.
Work fast.
Shall do.
Okay, sir. You're hired.
We'll be in touch.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm heading to court right now. Now, talk about gilding the lily. You'll never guess who just hired me. Manning.
Am I going to reveal the fact that you two were in each other's arms the night before your wedding?
It has no bearing on the case, Taya.
Goes to motive. Matthew's paralysis is enabling your affair.
There's no affair.
This was what Matthew saw was a kiss between two people who care about each other. Period.
If you'd done your homework, you'd know he already tried to use this.
That's right, and it didn't work.
Because one, we don't respond to blackmail.
And two, because that's what it was, a simple kiss. It was a congratulatory kiss.
I never had one of those. But from what Matthew tells me, I've been missing out. Listen, I'll take you two at your word. It meant nothing. So then, what are you doing here?
I just married Clint. I'd rather not embarrass him the first week out. Especially when there's nothing to it.
Right. Who are you trying to convince, Nora? Me or you?
Okay, I can document Taya's childhood in New York, her education, her legal career, her financial history, her travel records, her whereabouts, up until she was shipwrecked on an island with Todd and a guy named Ross Rayburn.
Todd hired Rayburn to help kidnap his kids.
He was going to kidnap his kids?
Yeah. You never thought of that?
No.
Well, you're lucky. I guess you and your baby mama have a very nice relationship.
That is the best news!
Only I'm not pregnant. Stacy is.
Who would ever go with that?
Rex.
Ugh, he's got better taste than that.
He claims it was only the one time. He was heartbroken and lonely, which is my fault. I made him believe that I was sleeping with Brody.
That's because of me. That's because I gave Stacy those friggin' stem cells and she used them to blackmail you into dumping him. Jeez, I'm so sorry.
You and me both.
So, you get the stem cells, you save the kid's life, collect your reward. So how was it?
It was heaven. It was everything I ever thought it would be, you know?
Couldn't get enough of you.
He loved me. I mean, he really did, Gimme.
So then what?
So then I got pregnant.
Where was the condom? Never mind, I get it. That's why I'm here. Not to worry, we can fix that little problem tomorrow.
I lost the baby.
So what's the problem?
That was the only thing I had to hang on to him. No baby, no Rex.
Todd left the island and came home to me.
How?
On a homemade boat, raft, whatever. He risked his own life. He rowed himself away from Taya and back to me.
And he left her there?
Yeah, I wish. No, Vicky, I guess made him hire some kind of rescue party.
And they found them?
Mm-hmm. Present and accounted for, all of them. Good thing is that we didn't hear from Taya until she shows up here in Lambview a couple of months ago to help Todd, to pull him out of that mess that he'd gotten into with Marty. What I want to know, Rex, is what happened to Taya after she was rescued.
That's just it. After she left the island, Taya Delgado ceased to exist.
Why is it impossible for Oliver and I to have made love? Because I'm such a failure when it comes to relationships?
No, of course not.
Well, not anymore. Because that amazing man in my bed is crazy about me, and I feel the same way about him. So for you to stand there and make fun of it, it's just mean.
I am not making fun of it, okay? I just don't understand, that's all.
Who cares how long it took to happen? We wanted to take it slow to get to know each other. And why is it any of your business?
I'm just looking out for you, Layla, all right? I don't want to see you get hurt. And this whole thing with Fish, it just doesn't add up.
Why not?
Because Fish is...
Because I'm what?
You wanted to see me? At McPing's restaurant?
It's all about the eggs, son.
Eating them or breaking them?
Both.
So whose eggs are you breaking? Dad?
Hey, your mom's, son. I've hired a killer lawyer, so I don't have to live with her anymore.
What do you mean? She vanished?
There are no records anywhere of Taya Delgado after she was rescued from the island. It's all a blank.
Well, she could have done anything during that time.
I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything, especially you, Taya.
I wonder why you didn't use this yesterday.
Maybe I was waiting for the two of you to come to your senses.
We're not subjecting our son to an experimental procedure, period.
To save your reputation, that's commendable. But then I'll ask you again. If the kiss meant nothing, who cares if I bring it up in court?
I told you, I don't want to raise questions that don't need answering.
I don't want my brother hurt unnecessarily.
Also commendable. But couldn't it be argued that keeping this from him, no matter how noble the reason, is hurtful?
You've never kept a secret because you knew that it would hurt someone else?
Oh, please, Bo. Tay doesn't care if she hurts anybody. But I don't think she'd like her dirty laundry hanging out in the breeze.
I don't know what she was doing. There's no trail. There's no bank accounts, no credit card statements, no airline tickets, nothing on her passport, no court cases.
She wasn't working?
Well, unless she was practicing under an assumed name, no.
Well, when did she actually resurface?
Last winter, about 6 weeks before she showed up here. She made an appearance in a Colombian court representing a Ray Montez.
What was she doing during all that time? Do you think she was on the run? And from what?
In point of fact, my unmentionables are sparkling clean. And brand new, if you must know. But to your question, I don't intend to mention your little dalliance today in court, wherever.
Yeah, this from the attorney who humiliated Marty Saybrook on the stand so that her client, Todd Manning, wouldn't be charged with raping her for a second time. Who strong-armed Star Manning, a minor, so that she would drop the charges against Todd. See, you only know how to fight down and dirty. That's the only way you can win.
We need to know, Taya.
For damage control, I understand. Look, it won't be necessary. I have plenty to win without it.
Right. But you'll still use it if you have to.
I might just have some secret information, too. About you.
I promised Matthew that I wouldn't mention the fact that he saw his mother and father kissing the night before his mother married his uncle.
So, this is because you respect Matthew? Oh, please, you don't respect Matthew. The mere fact that you took this case proves that.
I would remind you that you came here to ask me to do you a favor, which I just agreed to do. So while the two of you try to figure out exactly what you mean to each other, I'll be winning the right for your son to walk again.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure of that, Miss Delgado.
I am assuming that Taya took on a new identity. Other than that, I have no idea what she was up to.
You don't? Well, what did you find out? I'll pay you whatever you want, all right? I need to know.
Because
whatever it is, it'll bring Taya down and Todd right along with her.
Christian, could you please butt out? Please? I'm sorry that you can't handle the fact that your roomies have a thing. But you know what? Deal with it. I'm gonna go get dressed for work. Wait for me next time. I'll scrub your back.
We had a deal. No, you made a threat that had no basis.
No basis? I saw you with Kyle.
No, you saw what you wanted to see. Okay, and I'm telling you for the last time, back off. You heard Layla, this is none of your business.
You're using her.
I like her.
You're gay.
No, I'm not. Okay, look, what happened between me and Kyle, it was a long time ago. In college, we were just experimenting. That doesn't mean that I'm not straight.
Oh, I think it does.
All right, I have a history. Who doesn't? But I know what I want. And so does Layla.
Okay, does Layla know about your history?
No, but I don't know about hers. What I do know is that it works for both of us.
Why are you doing this, man? To prove something to yourself? To your friends on the job? To your family?
No, that's not who I am.
Look, maybe you don't even know what you're doing. But that's still on you. Because if you hurt Layla, you're gonna have to answer to me.
So you're leaving Blah Boulay? And I have to live there alone with all the girls?
I'm not gonna leave you behind.
Great. Another custody battle. Or maybe the judge would just put us in foster care. Like
Nobody's gonna put you in foster care, Jack.
You don't want us anymore? That's even better.
Of course I want you. I want you and Star and Sam.
So what's your plan?
I'm gonna ask for joint custody.
Since when do you know how to share?
I'm gonna learn.
If you'll excuse me, I just need to go over the witness list with Miss Delgado.
Oh, she's all yours.
We've already gone over the witness list. What do you want, Elijah?
Drop your case, or risk having everyone find out the truth about you.
So, I'm sorry, why are you doing this?
Oh, I guess you really don't want this money here. A lot of zeros here.
No, I'll take the
You
fee.
sure?
Yes, I'm just wondering why you're so hell-bent on destroying Todd and Taya.
It's for my kids. You know, I don't want Taya stepping in to be a stepmom to my children, all right?
Well, why not? She's done it before. It's in the file. She took Star in as one of her own. Star adored her. Jack cannot say...
Do you have a point here, Rex?
Throwing Taya out the window backfired. You lost your kids. What if this backfires too?
You got a son? I think you do, right? Okay. What if someone that you really, really didn't like suddenly walked into your inner family circle? Wouldn't you do absolutely everything you possibly could to kick them out of it?
5 will get you 20. That bitch is a liar.
Stacy had a pregnancy test at the hospital. She's definitely with child.
Well, whose child? That's the question.
It's too soon for a paternity test.
So she's definitely gonna keep it?
I'm not proud of it, but I tried that. I even offered to pay for it. Rex lost his mind.
How'd he find out?
I told him. Well, see, I had to. If I hadn't, she would have. Besides, we don't lie to each other.
Everybody lies. Why kid yourself?
The point is, Rex feels like he lost out on not being there for Shane when he was little, so he's all about being there for Stacy's kid.
If it's his child.
If it's his.
Okay, so until we know if
I tried that too. And Rex has her all set up at the loft.
Man, you're so damn stupid. You already know that.
And Stacy's nothing but a conniver. She's gonna use this baby to reel Rex in. She told me that to my face. And there's nothing I can do to stop her.
You did not hide the stem cells in a mink coat.
I did. It would have been great if Rex hadn't caught on, but he did, and he walked out of me. And Gigi, my sister, had the nerve to come in here and try to force me to have an abortion.
And I'm sorry about bringing that up before. I didn't realize being pregnant could be a good thing.
You know what? It's with the man you love, and it's gonna make him happy.
Remember Twyla and those stretch marks?
Girl, that's what plastic surgeons are for.
Anyway, it's not an issue. You're not pregnant.
Yeah, because of my sister. She got me so upset that I had a miscarriage.
What a bitch.
Yeah, you're telling me. When I kicked her out of here, I got the worst cramps ever.
I get the picture.
Yes, and the paramedics told me that I lost it.
So what did Daddy say?
Oh, you're gonna love this part. He came over the very next morning to tell me that he was gonna take care of me and the baby. I couldn't do it. I couldn't tell him. He would have kicked me out. I never would have seen him again.
Who else knows you lost the baby?
No one.
Let's keep it that way.
Jack, I know that you love your mom probably almost as much as you love me, so I'm gonna let you have us both, just one at a time.
Is this a trick?
No.
Does it have to do with something that happened at the cabana?
How do you know about what happened at the cabana?
Dad, there are no secrets at the La Ballet.
Okay. Maybe this is a good thing. I mean, you are a man in training. Well, it's like this. Sometimes when it's hot, I mean, like outside the weather, man, swimming really doesn't do it. There's a woman.
And a cabana, I get it.
Right. Well, no. You need to not do what I did in this instance. Although, it was, never mind. I'm trying to say that even though I think it was a mistake, I learned something about your mom and me and what's best for everybody. And I'm just trying to do the right thing for you. I want to make you happy. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Are you on medication?
No?
You got that lobotomy.
Not yet.
That only means one thing. Taya.
I have no intention of dropping this case. My client wants the surgery. He wants to walk again, and I'm going to help him. So don't you dare threaten me, or I'll whip out the secret I have on your client so fast it'll make your head spin. In fact, here's an idea. Why don't you run out the hall, get them to sign that consent form, so nobody has to worry about me blowing up Nora's so-called happy marriage.
Do you trust her? Who, Taya?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We did what we could.
Okay. I'm going to have a conversation with Clint. You know, prepare him.
For what?
Well, Bo, you kissed me. I know it meant nothing. I mean, God knows how many times have you kissed me over the last 20 years.
Well, you kissed me back.
Okay, it's my fault
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if I were Clint, that'd be the last thing that I'd want to hear.
Agreed.
Okay, so maybe she's telling the truth. You know, maybe she won't use it. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
So we should just let sleeping dogs lie?
You looked happy, Nora. At your reception when I saw you dancing.
I am happy, Bo. I love you, brother.
It's good. That's all I want. Yeah. For you to be happy.
Thank you. Although there was a moment there just before the wedding where I wasn't sure I was ever going to be happy again.
Well, I am as devoted to my clients as you are to yours. They're just good parents trying to protect their son. And whatever evidence you have of any indiscretion on their part has no bearing on this case.
Whatever it is you think you have on me has no bearing on this case.
Sure about that?
You're right. I would do anything to protect my family.
What else did you find out about Taya Delgado?
Okay, that surfer, Ross Rayburn.
Yeah, he was the one that was shipwrecked on the island with Todd and Taya. What about him?
Well, he's got a rap sheet longer than most people's.
Yes. Well, did he go to prison?
He's charged, but he's never been convicted. Nothing seems to stick.
Well, what was he doing after he was rescued?
They both vanished.
Really? You think they teamed up?
Bonnie and Clyde?
Delgado and Rayburn?
I'm on it.
Good. Rex, listen. Don't try to talk me out of this again, all right?
I know it can happen when you hide the truth.
Good.
I'm not going to let your slut sister be my daughter-in-law. And she's not going to tear the two of you apart. So anything that you can do on your end to keep your family together, you do it. And when you want to go down and dirty, you know who to come to. Because I will launch that pole tart into deep, deep space.
Roxy, she could be carrying your grandchild.
I will believe it when I see it.
So you think she's lying?
Of course she's lying. She's paid to lie. She's a stripper. She lies to men all the time. She looks at them and she takes money from them. They lie for a living. Listen, she's just one scam closer to becoming Mrs. Rex Balsam. She tricked you into dumping him. She tricked him into the sack, and now she's conning the two of you to believe that she's having Rex's baby. But you can't believe her. Listen, Rex is in love with you. You gotta believe that. Come on, you're gonna get through this. You gotta believe it, right?
You're right. I can't let her win.
Look, I can't fake a pregnancy. Rex and Gigi are all over me as it is. I mean, they practically perp walked me into the hospital just to have the pregnancy test. And I know they'll want a paternity test, and I'm sure that Rex will want to come see the sonograms with me. Will you slow down? It's like breakfast.
Will you relax? I'm on Vegas time.
Yeah, it's breakfast there too.
Go on. It's not like you're pregnant. No one's gonna see. That's it. Take your medicine.
Okay, so how long do I have to fake this pregnancy?
Who says you have to fake it?
I'm not gonna hurt Layla. I care about her. A lot. And why you'd want to mess that up, maybe that's something that you should think about.
No blood on the floor? That's a good sign. Anyone for toaster pastries?
No, there's something I need to do.
So you two have it out?
He's just looking out for you.
Yeah, he does that. Oliver, you said you wanted to tell me something. And then we got caught up at work. And then caught up at home. So, what was it? I mean, now that we've been together, I'm feeling a little vulnerable. And if there's something I need to know, you should tell me now. Before we get in any deeper.
Yeah, there's something you should know, and it's probably gonna freak you out.
You're scaring me.
No, it's nothing like that. I just think that if we keep going the way we've been going, that maybe we could have a future. And see, I was right. I freaked you out.
No. Yeah, okay. Just a little.
It's okay. You don't have to say anything. I think you should know you mean a lot to me. And last night was perfect.
Tough morning? What's going on?
Tell me something. Why am I trying to mess up a happy couple?
You're right, it's Taya. And so I don't want to waste a lot of time taking your mom to court and end up having to apologize to everyone afterward.
You never apologize.
And defending myself takes a lot of time, which I'd rather spend with you, so. And Taya. So that's my pitch. Does that work for you? You and your sister and maybe sometimes Hope and your brother. Half the time at Level A, half the time at my place. What do you say?
Whatever it is you think you know, it has no bearing on Matthew Buchanan's case.
Well, but it has a huge impact on you, Taya, and your relationship with Todd Manning.
I love Taya, and I like that she likes wrestling, and she has some major cupcakes.
Yes, she's got nice cupcakes, but I think you should forget about them.
And you need to stay away from the cabana. I mean it, Dad. Make it work with Taya, because I'm liking the new you.
Is that why you almost didn't make it down the aisle?
Yeah. I just started taking stock of my checkered past, and I thought, 2 divorces and an annulment. Kind of doesn't bode well for marriage number 4. In fact, I almost stopped the wedding at one point.
So did I.
Thanks, Roxy. I needed a pep talk. I appreciate it.
How much?
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking maybe you could talk to Rex.
Roxy,
Just find out if he's still mad at me.
I'm right here. Ask me yourself.
Have you been listening to me? I lost the baby. I'm cutting you off. Come here.
I get it. You're not pregnant. But we can fix that.
Hey, whatever it takes, tell me.
You want to hang on to Rex? Get yourself pregnant again.